Hi everyone. Some journey starts with a destination. Other starts with a simple thought. One day, as I was laying in my bed and I was thinking about our next destination, should we take the highest routes of mountains, fully curved and everything, or should we take the roads near the sea and feel the breeze of the sea? And then it hit me. It's just a line on the map. A road crossing the highest mountains in France. This time, the plan was clear. Ride the legendary routes of Grandes Alpes. So I called Sasha. And he said yes, immediately. Unlike the last years, this year I would like to use some magic, internet magic to get ready. So look at this, what I have learned on the internet. I will just equip myself. I said boots. Wait a second, that's not a boot, it's a beer. Let's try again. Pants. Oh. Yeah, another beer. Boots. Wine. Yeah, why not? I think you have to really think about it. So, 1, 2, 3, boots. And it's a wine. Sorry guys, I can't help it. I will try another time and it will be really pants. I guess I will equip myself. Yeah, and I will edit for another time. This time I think I got it. Look at this, boots. Almost, guys, almost. Look, boots. Yeah, not this kind of boots. Let's try it again. Boots. Yeah, maybe it's time to just let it go. Unlike the last year journey where we've done the magnificent Corsica, this year ahead of us lies one of the most spectacular motorcycles routes in Europe. More than 700 kilometers crossing the Alps from north to south. On our plan we included 14 peaks, 14 mountains to cross with curvy roads. And here we go for the first day. It's early in the morning, it's cold, and I have in front of me 700 kilometers to Karlsruhe, where I will meet Sasha and where we start to ride together to Thonon-les-Bains. This morning it's really cold, it's special, the sun is up, but a cold wind blows. Traveling by motorcycle is different. You feel everything. The cold of the morning, the heat of the afternoon, the smell of the pine forest and the alpine air. Sometimes the road is smooth and fast. Sometimes it's narrow and technical. But every turn brings a new view worth stopping for. as the France stays behind me, here I am at the meeting point, Karlsruhe. Sasha comes, and there's a really kind moment where we meet again. It's the beginning for a new adventure, for a new holiday. This year we decided to have some help, so I present you Louis II and Louis I. They are the guardians of our bikes. As usually, it's been a long time we didn't see each other, so we have a lot of discussion. We have to drink our beers and then sleep, because tomorrow it's a big day. Day 2 started early, with that special feeling only riders know. The engine sound in the morning silence, the road still empty, and a full day of kilometers waiting ahead. We left Karlsruhe behind us and pointed the bikes south, chasing the mountains. Germany slowly changed into Switzerland, and landscapes, greener hills, cleaner air, wider horizons. Beautiful roads, beautiful small cities, a coffee beside the bikes, helmets on the seat, maps in hands, smiling without saying much. Riders don't always need words. By the time we reached Laval, on the shore of Lake Geneva, the day already felt like a victory. A long ride completed. The Alps now are right in front of us, and the real journey is ready to begin tomorrow. And here we are. Everything that we came for is ahead of us. The morning is quiet and we are getting ready for our ride. This holiday is a challenge for us and for our engines. Today we plan to cross 6 mountains. So let's pack and get ready for it. We left Laval early. No more long roads. Today it's about passes, curves, altitude and pure riding pleasure. First climb came quickly. With the call the gates, the road started to rise through the forest and small alpine villages. Fresh morning air, empty corners, engines echoing between the trees, the perfect start of the day. Then came Col de la Colombière, one of those roads every rider remembers. Steeper slope, sharpened bends, bigger views. Each turn revealed another postcard landscape. Next was Col de Aravis, where the scenery became even more dramatic. Massive peaks stood all around us, reminding us how small we are in these mountains. We stopped and looked around and simply enjoyed the silence. The rhythm continued over Col de Saisy, where smooth roads and open section made every kilometer enjoyable. By now, body and machine move at one. No stress, no rush, only flow. And then the final reward of the day, Cormet de Roseland. High mountains, turquoise water, endless view. One of those places that make you stop and just stare. By evening, we have crossed some of the finest roads in French Alps. Day 3 was not just a ride, it was everything we came for. Finding a camping place here was a little bit challenging, but finally we made it. Everything here is surrounded by silence, fresh air, and the kind of scenery that makes you feel lucky just to be there. But we knew this would not be a calm day. Today is built for the legends. The first giant waiting for us was called the Liseron, the highest paved mountain pass in the Alps. The last time we passed this mountain was snowing, and it was August. So we don't know what is waiting for us up there. Kilometer after kilometer, we climbed higher into a world of rock, snow, and thin air. At the summit, the landscape felt almost unreal, wild, massive, unforgettable. Everything was perfect this time. Not fog, not snow. The mountain just revealed all of its beauty. After the greatness of the Col de Liseron, the Col du Télégraphe was just a piece of cake. And then comes the greatness, Col du Galibier, one of the most famous roads in Europe. Every rider dreams of this climb, the altitude, the cold wind, the endless switchbacks. It demands respect. Reaching the top felt like a personal victory. The descent toward Col du Lautaret was pure freedom. Wide mountains, views, fast-flowing roads, and that feeling that bike and road become one. But the day was not finished. One last masterpiece remained. Col d'Izoire. Dry, rocky landscapes, strange stone formations, and the road cutting through a lunar world. It felt different, harsher, almost mystical. By the end of the day, we were exhausted, but deeply satisfied. Some rides are good, but some rides are unforgettable. Day 4 was unforgettable. And then everything is as usual. Finding a camping place, eating, drinking a beer, discussing with the other bikers of our rides, and sharing the best roads that we take. Day 5 started with a cold mountain air and the feeling that another special ride was waiting for us. Ahead lay some of the most famous roads in the Alps, and beyond them, the sea. A day of contrasts, from high summits to palm trees. The first climb was Col de Var. Smooth roads, wide bends, and endless mountains view welcomed us in the morning. The engine echoes across the valley as we gained altitude once again. Then came the giant of the day, Col de la Bonnette, one of the highest paved roads in Europe, where every kilometer feels dramatic. The road climbed into a world of stone, wind and sky. At the summit, everything seemed distant below us. It was one of those moments you never forget. Standing beside the bike, surrounded by only the silence and the mountains. Then was the turn of Col Saint-Martin, a quiet road full of charm, forests and flowing curves, the perfect transition before the final challenge. Col de Tourigny, legendary, technical, intense. Famous from the rally history, this road twists through the forest with endless hairpins, full focus, full adrenaline. Every corner demands precision. And then, finally, the mountains opened to the sea. We rolled into Menton with the Mediterranean shining in front of us. After days in the high Alps, seeing the water felt almost unreal. We made it. 3 days, 700 kilometers, 14 mountains. And if you think the adventure is over, you are wrong. I reserved some surprises for Sasha. Stay with us. So after 3 days of mountains, today is time for something different. Glamour, coastline, and one of the greatest canyon in the Europe. But first, let's go to Monaco and see if we can take the Formula One circuit with our bikes. Riding through the streets felt unreal. Luxury cars, yachts, great buildings and roads made for famous Formula One history. For a moment, we were inside the postcard. Passing through Nice, we looked the last time to the sea and said goodbye. From now on, we regain the road with mountains. This was not about speed. It was about absorbing the scale of the place, the silence between the cliffs, and the privilege of riding roads like this. Massive cliffs, drops into turquoise water far below. The road carved itself along the canyon edge, corner after corner, view after view. Every stop became a photo stop. Every kilometer felt unreal. From the elegance of Monaco to the raw beauty of the Gorges de Verdon, Day 6 showed to us two completely different worlds in one unforgettable ride. Day 7 was about chilling, was about resting and taking advantage of these beautiful places. Day 8, we start heading north towards Germany. Our journey is approaching to the end. We take a last peek to the Gorge de Verdon and we start heading north. But I have a last surprise for Sasha. It's called the touristical road to Combe, Laval. This is not just a road, it is an experience, carved directly into the cliffs of the Vercors Massif. It hangs above the valley like something impossible. Narrow ledges, tunnels through the rocks, balconies suspended over the empty spaces. Every corner demanded attention, but every glance revealed views that were simply breathtaking. The scale of the cliffs, the depth below, the engineering of the road itself, it's unforgettable. We slow down, not because we had to, but because road like this deserves respect. Some places are meant to be rushed through. This was not one of them. From the wild canyons of the south to the dramatic cliffs of the Vercors. Day 8 was another reminder that France hides legendary roads in every direction. As we leave the mountains, the temperature climbs up. We need more beer. We packed the bike one more time, knowing this was the final ride of the journey. No giant mountain passes today, no famous summit, no legendary road to conquer. Just the long road back to Germany, and time to think about everything we have lived